Tyler, I want to thank you for having me here today. Would you please hold this while we talk?
Yeah, for sure. What do we got here?
It's a tool we use in our business. We have a thing that we like to call Silly Putty tickets. Remember Silly Putty? You can shape it, stretch it, mold it.
Yeah.
Well, we can shape and mold our tickets to your specific needs to help you increase your sales. For instance, how many local salespeople do you have?
We have 10 local salespeople here, Jeremy.
10 salespeople? Okay. And how many key accounts does each salesperson have?
I would say 6 is probably the average number of key accounts per person.
Alright, and what size is an important account?
I'd say $10,000 is definitely a valuable account for us here.
And how important is new business to your salespeople?
Well, it's definitely very important and certainly keeps us moving forward.
For sure. Do you have a strict plan that is designed to get new business every month?
Yeah, we do have plans and procedures in place, and we do have measures that we work on to keep moving forward with new business.
It is always tough to get salespeople to focus in on new business. By using our Silly Putty tickets, you can get them to focus on new business and you can keep track. For example, the first step is to have each salesperson identify in writing to you which new prospects are key to them. That wouldn't be so difficult to do, would it?
No, that's not a problem.
Yeah, most of my clients have told me that the key to building new business from new prospects is for the salesperson to develop a good relationship with them, usually through constant contact. A lot of times, to build that relationship, salespeople will use an out-of-the-office activity like golf or lunches. Some of my clients have told me that the problem with golf is that some people just plain aren't good at it, and it's almost embarrassing. And it's pretty expensive to play. And when was the last time that you had a memorable chicken sandwich at lunch?
Yeah, that's a good point, Jeremy. They all start tasting the same after a while.
Absolutely. However, by using our Silly Putty tickets, you can get them to build those relationships and focus on new businesses, and you can keep track. Here's how it works. The salesperson calls a prospect that he or she has been working on for a while. He says, "How about joining me for one of the Kangaroos game next week? I've got the president's seats." This is not a situation of the salesperson is just going to give away the seats. It's a salesperson inviting the prospect to go with them. Now the salesperson has the chance to do some out of the office bonding. Remember, he wants to develop the relationship through constant contact. Giving away tickets doesn't help build that relationship. How effective do you think 2 to 3 hours at one of our Kangaroo games would be for building a relationship?
Well, I think that would definitely be an effective strategy.
You're exactly right. Why don't you take a look at one of my clients who has enjoyed success with our tickets?
Okay.
Take a look at that.
Oh, wow.
You know what could be even better when taking a prospect to a game? Is if you as a president or maybe even a sales manager could go with as well. Would you be willing to do that on occasion for the right account?
Yeah, for the right account, I certainly would.
And would it be too much for your salespeople to spend just one evening a month with a key prospect at one of our games?
No, I don't think that it would.
Our season is about 6 months long. If one of your salespeople took just one prospect a month to one of our games, each salesperson will bring in 6 new prospects a season. 6. One of those 6 prospects, how many of those would you think would end up as customers?
I would really hope at least 1 or 2 of them would end up as customers.
1 or 2, okay. If each salesperson converted just one prospect to become a new customer, that would be $10,000 for each salesperson. With 10 salespeople, that'd be $100,000 of new business. Do you see how I arrived at this number?
Yeah, that makes sense.
We've been talking about this new business. We might also consider your existing clients. After all, your competitors may be out there trying to build the same relationship with your clients as you are. Would it be asking too much to have your salespeople also spend just one evening a month with an existing client as well?
No, I don't think that it would.
Well, to give each salesperson one game a month to take out a prospect, you'll need about 10 games per month. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah.
You would need a similar amount of games per month for your salespeople to take existing clients out to games as well. You will also need 10 games per month for new clients. You need a total of 20 games per month. Now let's talk about what type of ticket package best works for you. Based on what you've told me, here's what I would suggest to you. Our best seating area is the club level. With these seats, here's what you will get. Unlimited food and drink, free parking, and a free Kangaroos jersey. The cost of a planned controlled new business effort is really quite nominal for the return. For each one of your salespeople to take just one key prospect once a month and one current client once a month, you would need 20 games per month or 60 games for the season. The return on investment is substantial. If each salesperson brought in only one piece of new business because of this focus on new business, your sales would increase by $100,000. Because you need 60 games, I recommend the 4 full season tickets. That will leave you 10 games for your employees or new customers. Your cost for 4 season tickets is right around $14,000. How happy do you think you would be with these new results by giving this plan a try? The decision would be worth at least $100,000 in new business to you and maybe up to $200,000 in new business. Tyler, I can get this order in today and reserve you some pretty prime seats. Would you prefer the account in your name or the company's name?
Well, Jeremy, this does sound great, but I'll have to talk to my partner on this.
I can understand why you might feel this way. When do you think you will talk to your partner next?
I'll actually be in touch with them on Thursday.
Okay, having looked at this program, Tyler, and looked at the new business potential, what would your recommendation be?
I'll definitely probably recommend it. It's something that I think looks like a pretty good deal.
And what do you think your partner would be inclined to say too?
Naturally, I think he would like it. We generally side on the same things like this.
Well, then why don't we do this? Let's sign up today, and we used our opt-out clause. Here's how it works. You're meeting with your partner on Thursday. Well, I'll write next Monday's date on the top of the agreement. You have until that date to opt out if you decide this isn't for you. This way, you can get a better seat locations, but if you and your partner decide that this isn't quite for you, by next Monday, call me up and I'll cancel the whole thing.
Well, Jeremy, I would just really feel more comfortable talking to him first.
Well, we can still do the opt-out clause. When you meet with your partner on Thursday and your partner doesn't like the $100,000 in new revenue for a cost of only $14,000, then just call me and I'll cancel the deal.
Okay, but just one other issue is that right now it may be a little expensive for us.
How do you mean?
Well, we've had a tough year and have had to cut on some budgets. We need to be smart with our expenses right now.
Tyler, I think I understand that. Think about it this way. You said yourself that $14,000 sounds like a pretty smart move on your part for $100,000 of new business. What is really here that's keeping you from hesitating?
Well, Jeremy, so we said spending $14,000, we would have the potential to really make at a minimum of $100,000 of profit, correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, why don't we go ahead and do this? And I'll take advantage of your opt-out clause, and I will speak with my partner on Thursday.
Great, Tyler. You'll really enjoy these seats.